All right, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to March. Birds are singing, bees are chirping. No, maybe it's the other way around. I'm not sure, but there's lots of spring stuff going on out there at the moment. We've got a little bit warmer weather. We're starting to melt some snow. Sap will be running soon, maple trees and all that stuff. So welcome everybody. This is our update for kind of February, the end of February. So we thought Juan Carlos and I would get together, chat a little bit about some of the things that are going on around the Maple League. And so I'll start with Juan Carlos. And there's been just an amazing schedule of Better Togethers and webinars recently, and maybe you can update us a little bit on some of the most recent ones and then what's to come to sort of finish off this term.
So, as usual, we have had our bi-weekly sessions, and we had one on filmmaking as a model for experiential learning, and that was a team, a couple that came to talk to us about it from Bishop. So it was AP Bergeron and Bassam Chiblak, and they had a wonderful talk and a wonderful discussion afterwards. And then we had another session. This time it was a Maple League host, so we brought someone from the University of Chicago and the University of Illinois in Chicago, and that was Dr. Kim Potosky, and she talked about No Child Left Monolingual, and she was talking about the benefits of multi-language acquisition. Very heated discussion. Not heated, but very long discussion afterwards. So we finished the talk, and then I think we stayed like 20 more minutes after the top of the hour chatting with Dr. Potosky. And of course, we have more, right? So we will have, in a couple of weeks, we would have Chetty Seth come to talk to us about practices in equity education. She's coming from Acadia. And then we will have Dr. Vivian Valencia from Bishops. And she's talking about empowering students to climate action. And she's got a very nice approach to how she's teaching these topics. And the closing of this winter season, I can't believe I'm talking about the closing of the winter season. Okay. We're going to get another Maple League host. So Dr. Glenda Bonifacio will come to talk to us about living steps of equity and inclusive excellence. So we have a few more weeks of exciting speakers and excellent involvement from across different places. So it's really nice I like to, when we start the sessions, how people trickle in. You know, I feel like we're filling up a room of people that want to come and talk to us.
So good. Congratulations. Been an amazing year. And actually an amazing few years of these sessions together. And if you ever gets a chance, just hop back to the YouTube station, the channel, and take a look at the breadth that has been produced over the last 2 or 3 years. There's something like 69 or 70 different sessions that are there. And a big shout out to Gray Brogdon, who's our communications coordinator, who gets all of those recordings, does everything she needs to do with them, adds transcripts, makes sure things are accessible, and posts them up there on the channel. So couldn't do that without her support. But it's been another great year. And what I might do is just encourage Gray to actually go back and post some, like maybe on social media from the archives, way back in the day kind of thing. So that's tremendous. And then with the Teaching and Learning Center, I know, Juan Carlos, you've been jumping in with me as we've been meeting recently with the Maple League Research Committee. And what a great group that is. And they've been meeting faithfully every few weeks and really sharing a lot of information that's happening on their campuses. And it's that kind of that time of year where universities starting to have colloquiums. And I know that you've got some student presentations happening at Acadia. We have some here. There's a full research week happening at Bishop. So lots going on all around undergraduate research. And as people were mentioning, we do undergraduate research so well that it's time we start celebrating some of these stories that are happening from around the league with mentors and with students. And really, this should be an area that we're really taking a lead on. And we are taking a lead on, and hopefully we can start to promote that. We've also had some discussions about organizations that we can join through the Maple League to help us get even further further resources and further exposure to our students and faculty in the area of undergraduate research. So that's really exciting as well. So very excited about some things that are happening on the research committee, that side. And then with the micro certificate, what's happening there? What are the plans as we pivot towards the end of the term and into the spring and the finish up of this cohort?
So this cohort now, they have further split into groups, into working groups, and they are working right now in their projects with mentors from across the Maple League. And I just a big shout out to all the people from the Maple League Teaching and Learning Committee and all those people who support us as we do this. This work couldn't be done without the wonderful time and effort that these mentors from across the 4 universities, the effort they put into offering their knowledge and their enthusiasm with our participants. So they are off to do in their projects, and we have a date for our retreat, which comes late spring. That will be early summer, June 4 to 6. We're gonna get together, and place to be announced. Most likely will be Acadia University, but in any case, we're gonna get together for a couple of days to discuss what this cohort have done, up to that point. So, but they are working really hard, and we still meet every month.
That's tremendous. Yeah, I just had just jotted the date down myself, so don't be surprised if I make it out there and crash the party as well. But that's amazing that we've had 19 people, right? 19 people going through the microcircuit program this year from across the 4 institutions, just working on their practice and getting better, and it's great to see. One thing that we've worked on this year, I think the results of it will show in future years, but we've worked on a few pilots this year in terms of Maple League courses. So we've got some groups that can kind of work together where students can have an opportunity to take a course during the fall winter at another Maple League university. And there's a lot of great benefits to that for the students around the Maple League. First of all, it's kind of a shared process that all 4 of the registrars understand. There's a shared form. You can go on the website and get this sort of shared letter of permission form as well. No additional fees for those courses in the fall and winter. Different story in the spring and summer. You got to pay for those wherever you take them. But a nice a little mix of portability there in the fall and winter. So 2 things. One, all of the courses that are up for the spring and summer should be up, and there should be a link from the website to the courses that are happening across the Maple League in the spring and summer. So if anybody's interested in one of those courses at any one of the 4 universities, pop on, take a look. There's some incredible options at the 4 universities. So if you need to get qualified for something, need some credits for something in your degree, or if just there's an interest course that you especially want to take in the spring and summer, please pop on and take a look at that list. The process is right there. And then very soon after that, I'm going to be putting a note out to faculty to see who might have seats in their courses for the fall winter. Now that we've sort of have this idea of how we're going to operationalize some sharing across in the Maple League with these courses. So information on the website, and looking forward to getting those lists up for the fall and winter. Man, we're already talking about the fall and winter. We haven't even started the spring and summer, so that's good stuff. Yeah, and Juan Carlos, I miss, maybe you want to talk a little bit about the Nation to Nation, what's going on there, and we've got a visitor coming.
We got a wonderful visitor coming. So Sylvia Batty from Galen University, who has been our support faculty in Belize, is coming to fill that part of Nation to Nation where we are learning from each place. So Sylvia has the opportunity this year to come and join us in 3 of the 4 institutions because she had a limited number of days that she could come to. So she arrives here, she starts at Acadia. So and then we go with all I believe the number if my memory is serving me right, we have 17 students from the 4 institutions, 17 or 18, that's the part that I don't have exact number, that are gonna be going down to Belize in May. But before they go, we go to a pre-departure orientation weekend where the students meet the team that has been working so hard these 3 years from the 4 international offices are gonna be present, the faculty that are gonna be going with them, and Sylvia, who's gonna be the faculty that they're gonna meet in Belize. They're gonna meet in the Millbrook First Nation. They have a whole weekend of activities with a student that also includes some of the alumni from the program that are going to come and talk to the students about their experiences. And one of that I think will be one of the most fun things that the alumni are going to do is a fashion show. So they are going to show what kind of clothing works in the heat of Belize. So they are going to get a good preparation for what the trip is going to be like. And I'm going to be really fortunate to go and join them in their pre-departure, and then I'm gonna go with Sylvia to St. of X and Bishops. So some of you will see me around. I'll be around on that whirlwind of a trip. But it's something really exciting, and it's something that I think is really important for the Galen University crew to learn from our experiences and learn from the students in their school. So this is a very exciting thing, and it's the first time we do it. So I'm really thrilled to be a part of it.
Yeah, well, we look forward to having you back on campus again here at St. FX. We always love to have you around, Juan Carlos. And I think you're becoming part of the tapestry around here, and you're heading up to Bishops. I was just at Bishops, and what is amazing is being on the campus and just taking a couple of days and then getting to I get so scheduled up with different meetings with different groups, which is really nice, and we get some work done and some things move forward. But it's really also just kind of the ad hoc in between kind of coffees and that you meet, the student groups that you end up meeting with that you didn't even know they had a student group on that particular issue. So yeah, it's lovely to meet. And what we're finding is as we go around to these campuses, we get ideas for impact stories. There's so many tremendous impact stories that are happening around the league. And so now as we go and just really jot it down on the list, here's one to talk about. And so whether that's the Business of the Arts Conference that happened at Mount Allison, or whether it's the leadership programming that's happened in athletics here at St. FX. And we've got a list now of a number of stories that we want to tell from around the league. There's people doing some amazing work. We want to spotlight them, but it really all happens because of the visits we've been taking to each other's campuses to do that. So that's been great. And then I don't want to forget all of the work that's happening around the 3M Awards and that support that's taken place. So I don't know, Juan Carlos, you just wanted to mention to give people an idea of how many people have been involved in supporting some applications this year.
So we have in the Maple League, we have a system of support for putting this 3M award applications. They are very involved those years that where the students have to really showcase and reflect and reflect for themselves and reflect on paper what their leadership in higher education and the impact of their work. We hear all kind of wonderful stories, and we want those stories to be properly presented. So a way that we do this is that we had a team of Maple League champions in every institution, and that somebody, in some cases are people from administrative roles, some people from faculty that have an ear on the ground, to hear good stories, and they try to encourage people to apply. And in that way, we have a point of contact in each campus, and then each one of the campuses, and then we provide some resources to help them do that. But the most important part is, of course, that peer support, in which not former, but actually fellows, 3M teaching fellows, that have now been in the fellowship from the 4 institutions, actually act as mentors to these new applicants. and they meet with them one-on-one. And the neat thing is that we do it from across institutions. So student from Acadia may be talking to a student from Xenofex, who is a 3M fellow, right? And this year, something really special happened in which 2 3M national student fellows met a third student from, so two from two different institutions, Mount Allison and Xenofex, met an Acadia student in a provincial, not in a provincial, regional event. And they told this student, you should apply for the 3M fellowship. And when they mentioned this to me, I said, do you want me to reach out to this student? And they said, no, let us handle that. They convinced the student that he had to apply. They provided the support, and then I did the job of just connecting them and do the formal part. But it was, again, students from the three institutions, recognizing and supporting each other. That to me was an amazing experience, and it's really fun to watch this unfold. And of course, to get all the applications out and the students sending you the emails like, submit it. Yeah. So, all in all, it was a very, the last day was January 31st. That was a wonderful, wonderful day. So we'll see what happens with the awards, but the applications are out and the support is there, and we are here, to continue this support.
Right. And those, just the process of students supporting students, mentors supporting students, supporting faculty, and just being able to build a portfolio for yourself, whether you're a winner or not, is so crucial. It's an important skill to learn. So to be part of that process is so important. So lots going on around the Maple League. Of course, it wouldn't be the Maple League if we didn't have a search going on for a president. And so I think we should probably mention that Dr. Sutherland has been chosen as the next president and vice chancellor at Mount Allison. So Juan Carlos and I look forward to working with Dr. Sutherland. It's been a pleasure working with Robert McKinnon at Mount Allison this year as well. He stepped in admirably. And finally, lastly, a former executive director report. I noticed that Jessica Ridell has been sending out copies of her book that she wrote on her home circuits as well. So hopefully everybody has a chance to take a peek at that. Juan Carlos is going right close. There you go. There's Jessica's book. So congratulations to Dr. Ridell on her work in getting that out, and for really inspiring both Juan Carlos and myself to continue on with the great work that she started, and hopefully making her proud in these roles as we continue to provide hope and generosity and spirit to all of the institutions that we're working with. So thank you so much, Juan Carlos, for the updates. And as always, if anybody has anything for us, we are more than available. So take care, and we'll talk again soon.
Thank you.
Bye.